our channel. So I'm just going to jump right into the video, and I'm going to start off by priming, and this is the Iredale. It's like a brightening and facial primer. I've never used it, so I'm not quite sure if it's good, but it's just like a white gel, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Move on to a foundation, and I'm using these two. This is the Too Faced Born This Way in the color Honey, and the Loreal True Match in the color Classic Tan, which is N7. This is a little too dark for me. This is a little too light. I kind of do regret buying this, but since I have it, I am going to use it and mix it with a darker foundation. I know I look crazy right now, but to blend everything in, I'm going to use my Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush, and instead of like using circular motions, I'm just going to tap the foundation into my skin. As you guys can already tell, I did do my brows off camera. I don't really like doing them off camera only because it takes me forever to get them done. But if you guys would like to see like a brow routine or something, just let us know, because both me and Jaclyn probably do our brows differently. So you can kind of get like two feels of how to do them. But I'm going to start on my eyes, and I'm going to be using two palettes. I'm going to be using the Tartelette in Bloom palette and the Carli Bybel palette as well. I'm going to first set my eyes because I did put foundation all over my lids, and I'm going to be using a MAC 239 brush with the color Smarty Pants right here. And I'm going to set my brow bone to crease area with this. This is just going to help with blending later. Go into the color Sweetheart right here with a Sigma E40. This is a tapered blending brush, and this is just going to be more of a transition shade. It doesn't really show up on my skin, but I'm just going to apply it just for like a nice base. And I'm just applying this all over my crease, upper crease, and it's okay if it goes on your lid a little bit. I'm going to then go and pick up Rebel, and I'm going to place this basically the same place we put Sweetheart, in the crease and upper crease. And just take your time and blend. You can build up each of these individual colors as much as you want and as dark as you would like it. I'm going to then go into the Carli Bybel palette, and I'm picking up this shadow right here with the same Sigma E40. And I'm just going to use this to make sure the edges are like nice and blended. And you can go back in with the color Rebel and this and keep packing on and blending until you have the depth that you like. To switch brushes, and this is the Zoeva 227 Luxe Definer brush. I'm going to go in with Leader. Now, in the Carli Bybel palette, they have a shadow that's very similar. So if you don't have this palette, you can totally use this one and use the shadow right here. Quite honestly, you don't even need both palettes. You can just use the Carli Bybel palette to create this entire look all over again. But since I have both palettes, I am going to use it. So again, I'm just going to go in and pick up Leader, tap off the excess, and I'm going to put this in the outer crease. and blend it. This color is going to go all over the lid in a second, but I'm just going to make sure that the outer crease is really dark and defined before I go and pack this color on my lids. I'm going to go in with my Zoeva 234 brush and pick up a leader again and just pack this color all over my lid. I'm actually going to be leaving a good amount of space in my inner tear duct for a highlight shade. I'm just going to go back in with my Sigma E40 brush and picking up a mixture of this shade and these two in the Carli Bybel palette. Tap off the excess, and I'm just going to make sure those edges are blended out nicely. For that inner tear duct highlight, I'm going to pick up a mixture of these two shadows right here. And this is just a little like pencil brush, and I'm just going to pack this in that empty space that we left in our inner tear duct. I'm going to go back in with that Zoeva 227 and just blend out the edges between the highlight and that matte purple shadow on our lid. Going to highlight my brow bone using a mixture of these two bottom highlights right here and just apply that on my brow bone. Moving on to a liner, I'm going to be using the NYC Liquid Liner in black. I'm just probably going to speed right through this because it's nothing special. I'm just going to do a regular wing liner. I'm just going to quickly curl my lashes and then apply some falsies off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, lashes are on. I'm going to move on to concealer, and I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color, what color is this? Pure Beige. And I'm just going to apply this under my eyes. I don't really use a lot of concealer. Quite honestly, I don't use concealer, period. I just put concealer on just for the sake of the video. So I'm just going to apply this under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, my chin, and the bridge of my nose. I'm going to blend all of that in using the same technique that I used to blend my foundation, which is using my Sigma F80, and instead of sweeping it or using circular motions, I'm going to tap in the product into my skin. This really just gives me like an airbrush finish, and I've really been liking it. It does take longer to blend everything out, but the finish of it is really worth it. Now I'm going to set everywhere that I put that concealer, and I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild contouring palette in the color Caramel Toffee. And I'm just going to pick up the banana shade with a Zoeva 112 brush and just set everywhere we put that concealer. I also move on to contour since I have the palette in my hand, and just pick up the contour shade and just start chiseling out my cheekbones. By the way, this is a Zoeva 109 paintbrush, just in case you were wondering. I'm going to move on to blush, and this is one from Iredale. Again, I've never used this, so I'm interested to see how this works. I mean, the packaging is just so pretty. Everything is gold. I mean, you guys know everything gold. I absolutely love. This is just such a pretty neutral color. This is in the color Shared Honey, and I'm just going to take a Zoeva 127 brush and just blend this onto my cheeks. For a highlight, I'm going to first go in with my high beam and just place this on the very tops of my cheekbones. And I'm going to blend this out using my finger. You can obviously stop here and leave it as is, but you know me, I'm not going to. I'm going to set that with a champagne pop from Becca with a little fan brush from Zoeva, and just apply that right on top. And move back to my eyes, and I'm going to pick up the same Zoeva 127 brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit of Rebel in the Tartelette in Bloom palette and mix it with these two shades in the Carli Bybel palette. And I'm just going to take those three shadows and blend it all over my lash line, my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take a 317 wing liner brush from Zoeva and pick up a leader. And I'm going to place this color only on the outer half of my lower lash line. I'm just going to really pack that color on and then smoke it out. Before I move on to anything else, I'm going to take a little dual fiber brush and just blend away all of that bakage, and I'm going to go over very lightly the highlight, contour, and blush that we used. To quickly apply some mascara, this is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Gold Volume Lifting Mascara, and I'm just going to apply this on my tops and bottom lashes. For the last step, I'm going to move on to lips, if I can find my lip liner. I'm going to line my lips first with, this is the Wet n Wild lip liner in the color Maroon, and I do like to overline my cupid's bow and then the very end here of my lips, just a little bit, to go over that with my Maybelline color Jolt lip paint in the color Strip Down. It's really pretty. It's just a high intensity gloss. I cannot wear this alone by itself. I do need to pair it with a lip liner, only because I find that I really need to like take my time and maneuver the product. So this is going to be the end of the look, guys. I hope you like it. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Comment down below anything else you guys would like us to do. and subscribe, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram. The link is going to be down below. Thank you so much for watching.